Hi everyone. Thunder over Franconia. In the eye of the storm, bike and music weekend in Geiselwind, Germany had a dry 4-day event. While other festivals and holidays were plagued by rainfalls, the thunder at Geiselwind did not come from the sky, it came from the engines of custom motorcycles, hot rods and dragsters. Still sucking gasoline was the theme on this year's t-shirts at Bike and Music Weekend, and a lot of fuel was burned again in Geiselwind at the first weekend in August. New and established program points came together in a top show that turned out to be very different than everybody expected, just as planned. German news media, ever fixated on climate and bad news, focused on the rained-out Wacken Heavy Metal festival and added to the hesitation of bikers, US car fans and other visitors who missed a full event schedule of a great event that at everything Bike and Music Weekend is famous for: action, dragsters, burning rubber, bike show and live music and a great party time. Without doubt, Bike and Music Weekend is one of the wildest events in Germany, and sometimes it is fortunate that German media is so fixated on the Wacken Open Air Heavy Metal Festival that they fortunately are missing that the real Motorheads party for motorcycle riders, custom bike fans, US car hot rod owners and everybody who like the smell of burning rubber and extreme stunt action. Far out. Longtime motorcycle burnout contest winner Rats took a time out from the competition, yet could not resist to stage a cool climate protest show on Saturday's finals. His No Burnout protest glue crew staged a climate protest on the drag strip and showed how you could deal with protesters. Fun for the surprised audience as they know Rats for his wild ideas such as towing a sled, fridge or washing machine with gas mask equipped passengers sitting atop the accessory. A great addition to the stunt show action was Maciej Belitsky, who almost immediately became another public favorite as he not just performed an unbelievable solo stunt show on 5 different bikes but also created, out of nothing, a double action show with Ricardo Domingos and his team that became wilder with every performance they shared. When on May 20, 2017 Maciej Belitsky broke the Guinness World Record for long-distance burnout, he did it on a completely stock street rod using the then new Avon Storm 3D XM to the rear wheel. The road near Rzeszów in southeast Poland had been closed for the record attempt. The near Harley dealership, also known under Game Over Cycles, had supported Dopp in his plans. Maciej Belitsky started his stunt career in 2003, becoming a pro stunt rider in 2005. At that time, fuel-powered stunt riders like Craig Jones, Rainer Schwartz, Erdős Czabas, Bubba Blackwell were also diversifying into Harley-Davidson models to be used for their stunt shows, but none would consider 883 Sporty to be their preferred ride. At Bike and Music, Maciej also met with Rainer Schwartz, who made a sneak visit Saturday. Dopp is short for Polished Zeta, Agile and Block. No need to add much about stunt pro Ricardo Domingos, other than he obviously enjoyed stunting with Dopp, and the team-up of stunt giants had the audience cheering. Dragracing is in the DNA of the Night Riders, which also operates the 69-time funny car dragster, always one of the highlights of the dragster show at Bike and Music, although the show mile of Geiselwind is angled, uphill and challenging to master with 1,000-plus HP racers. Teams arrive in numbers to test and check their cars and bikes for the upcoming Nitro Olympics in Hockenheim. And Johan Reich's Drift Show, French Jet Dragsters by Donald Duckman Potier and Hervé Franconia, all held to the planned schedule of events. Hot action was back at the 26th year. Even a spring in the middle of the track this year did not stop the event, neither did the climate. Weather panic now spread by German news and media, switching from heat catastrophe to Bible-like floods in less than a day, just as the weather changes from minute to minute. Only way out: switch off the BS, hit the saddle and ride. Feel the wind, hit the road, get wet in the rain. You ought to take a risk sometimes, and Bike and Music Weekend is certainly worth the wait. Last year's 3-day relaunch of the event was just the test run, and 2023 saw the event back to its original 4-day schedule of extraordinary wild action, well, at least in the time limits that are now given by ever stricter rules and regulations, which made a lot of German and Eve European events just give up. The Bike and Music Weekend team of Strohofer Truck Stop and Night Riders MC are always under pressure by local authorities, yet they managed to organize a great event for their visitors, a true Motorheads festival, now unique in Europe and in Germany in particular. Fact is, there is no other event with this distinctive mix of crazy motorized action, music and party, and the show is reinventing itself year after year. Even the most hardened patrol heads have to wipe their eyes to believe what they are seeing. Especially at the Burnout contest on Friday and Saturday, one of the truly unique program parts of Bike and Music Weekend, the festival that still holds the Guinness World Record for the biggest mass burnout of motorcycles since 2006. The contest has seen many unique performances in this time: tractors, unicycles, go-karts, flaming burnouts, a motorized caravan trailer that burned both wheels, and Grandpa's old Mercedes, burning its way along the cheering show mile with a motorcycle strapped on top to a makeshift wooden luggage rack. Also spinning the rear tire with blue smoke adding to the mayhem is something you don't see every day. Unless you are a long-time visitor to Bike and Music Weekend. The 2023 field of burnout maniacs seemed a bit smaller than usual, but they sure burned a whole load of rubber. And numbers don't say much, as the motorcycle burnout contest saw 5 bike-strong Burn Brothers group dressed up in black suits and dark sunglasses to win the trophy with a spectacular 5 tires blown performance. At the car field, the well-established Burnator rocked the field with his Barbie 2, Ken is Burning Rubber performance as he changed his blown tire set for a second set with pink dust blowing out of the profile. One of the main show parts of Bike and Music Weekend, arguably the shows with the most classes and chances to win a trophy in Europe, are the custom bike and US car shows, both for some years under covered halls which are weatherproof in case of rain, and especially the bike show hall decorated for a superb view on the custom bikes and classic motorcycles exhibited. 14 classes plus special awards and a best of show grant a wide variety of excellent custom bikes and often rare classics that can only be seen at Bike and Music Weekend. For the bike show team, it takes 2 days to decorate the show hall from storage area to bike show mode, and some 10 to 15 night riders operate the necessary machines, place and decorate the podiums. When the gates open, the bikes rush in and are placed, if possible in classes, but also to use the available space and have some reserve. No pre-registration is necessary. This is a pure come in and show what you've built type show, that always shows something new, innovative and surprising. Of course, the 2023 saw lesser numbers than previous years, due to the weather forecasts that did not happen, but not in lesser quality, as the results show. Again, Best of Show and Street Fighter trophy concentrated on one outstanding Street Fighter. René Krawalrad-Lippmann's Spondon GSXR Special Street Fighter was a hard-to-beat competitor, as he spent 2 years in building and homologation of the one-off Suzuki Supersport Fighter. Not the first time, Swiss top shop Motobean arrived and scored with a superb Cafe Racer conversion, this one built by the shop's apprentice, who modified last year's Moto Guzzi 1000 Tourer into a Muniz-themed racer. The Retbike winner rolled in from as far Luxembourg, with a completely new built trailer behind his outstanding Evo Harley. Best Radical went to a Suzuki Savage sidecar conversion with the sidecar transporting a guitar case. Best Oldtimer went to Thomas Neiman's excellent restored 1948 Indian Chief, predecessors of today's new Indian. Fuchs Powerbikes from near Seoul just finished another Super Evo-based custom for an exited client who was happy to receive the Best V2 Harley-Davidson trophy along with the keys to his cool custom bike. Especially the Sportster and the Buell classes saw a massive competition of cool customs, with the artistic Cyber Buell of Hubert Schmidt scoring top class for Buell and Aaron Zeiss winning the Sportster trophy for his garage-built 1977 Ironhead. Another entry into the Sportster didn't make it into the trophy range but sure should be mentioned. Last year's touring competitor, who lost his award due to riding back to Lithuania, came back with another cool art bike. His 1997 Sportster has a lava art bike under the fur cover of 8 authentic beavers. Before anyone cries wolf, beavers in Lithuania are not a protected species, rather seen as treated as a pest that is to be hunted and even on the menu of restaurants. Thanks for watching.